Hey everybody, welcome back. Happy Thursday. Weekend's almost here. And sorry, I got this sitting on a rock and it's a little unstable, so I just want to make sure it doesn't tip over. I'm sitting by the Colorado River. This is Glenwood Springs Canyon. If you've never driven through here and you get the chance, your route takes you through here. Take it, it's beautiful. It's kind of amazing what they've done with this road through this canyon. I remember driving through here 30 plus years ago and it was just single lane, and now they've got elevated highway and it's, you know, full 4-lane highway. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, what I wanted to briefly talk about today is what's going on in our country right now, specifically the political stuff. And I'm not going to get into the actual politics. I've said it many times. I don't talk about that. But it's sad seeing how divided we've gotten as a country. I'm old enough to remember, back in the 80s when I was dating and had several girlfriends, I never knew any of their political views. It just wasn't a thing. It never came up. People just never talked about it. They didn't judge each other based on what party they belonged to or who they voted for. It was just never an issue. And I was listening to a talk show the other day, and the guy was interviewing babysitters, and the babysitters he interviewed were all like in their early 20s, college students. And he brought that up, or she brought it up. I don't know which one brought it up, but he's like, yeah, I never knew my friend's political views. I didn't know my girlfriend's views. You know, you knew your own family's views and maybe people really close to you. But she was just astounded by that. In her view, she said that is the first thing I ask anybody that's potentially I'm gonna date, is what's your political view, which to me is completely crazy. Because I know there are a lot of people, no matter which way you swing, left or right, you will not date people on the other political spectrum, which is crazy to me. You know, I get that there are people way out there on one side and way out there on the other side, and I get how they probably couldn't date or get along, but for the most part, you know, it's just not a thing. I mentioned this in a previous video. I was playing poker in Oklahoma a few weeks ago, and people don't talk politics at the poker table, but these two guys were talking politics, and one was on the left, one was on the right, both fairly moderate guys, but they had a civil, pleasant discussion. And when I left the game, I went up and told both of them that I thought it was really cool that they could discuss their differences, their views, have similarities in common, and not get pissed off at each other. And I see it so much. I've got family members that are on opposite sides of the politics, and they can get so angry, like pissed off, don't want to talk to you angry. Never understood that. I'm perfectly happy to get along with whoever. I might not agree with your political views or who you're going to vote for, but I won't judge you for that. We all, have our views. We have the way we grew up, where we're from. Norway has gotten, I'm originally from Norway. I was born there, lived there for quite a few years. It's gotten way more politicized too. And I guess it's kind of a worldwide phenomenon right now, and it makes me sad because we're all a lot better off if we just can talk to each other and maybe find the common ground and not be so angry when we do talk. My dad and I actually talk politics quite often. He's the best man I know. He's just a fantastic guy. Love him. But we don't always agree. We lean the same way. He leans way more one way than I do, but we have mostly in common. And it can get a little heated from time to time, but never angry, never mad at each other. Always ends with love you too, Dad. And I've got friends that are politically different than me. For the most part, we don't talk politics. It comes up rarely, in passing, but we don't harp on it. We don't tell the other person they're an idiot for voting for whoever they vote for. I can't wait to get past this political season because it just seems hyper inflated as far as the emotions on both sides. So no matter what way you swing politically, I dig ya. I appreciate everybody watching. If you enjoy the videos, please subscribe. I say this all the time. It's kind of like a video diary for myself. And I try to stop at really cool places like this. Try to show you a little bit of the canyon here without rocking the boat too much. We live in a beautiful country. Go out and enjoy your day. Shake the hand of somebody who doesn't agree with you politically. Smile. Be happy. It's contagious. Peace. Love.